What would happen if all of us farmers, poultry farmers, had maize? What would happen? Can you imagine? Your neighbor has maize, has maize, has maize, has maize, and that could be a trick for us farmers to hit the biggest point, to hit that niche of profits. You know, farmers who have been cheated by very many people, middlemen. But now we are saying, to survive in the poultry farming, you must supplement the feeds you buy with the feeds you plant. This is Kataps once again. Please, ladies and gentlemen, today we are sharing with you the intensity, the usefulness. We are sharing with you the use of planting your own maize, the advantage of planting your own maize, growing your own maize for the chickens, growing your own feeds, how I take care of my feed prices, how I survive on a poultry farm is always my pleasure to share with you everything, and please stick around. By the way, to be a poultry farmer, you must have that idea of how to plant maize. I've always shared with you that to make any poultry feed, 70% is maize. These days, people come up and start saying, me, I would rather buy maize than planting it. People are getting lazy day by day. This morning, I was chatting on WhatsApp group and I was chatting with other people. Some farmers, they were talking about why there is no maize in the country, why the feed prices are high, why the cost of feeds is so high. This is very easy. There is no way farmers can give up on planting maize and you think they can ever get feeds. How about if each one of us farmers planted something small portion of maize? Let's say you're in a town. How about if you planted simple maize in your backyard? Yes, it may not be poultry feed as you can feed your own birds. No, but still could have maize in the country. There is a big problem. Right now, I hear the kilogram of posho in Uganda is about 2,500. My God, that's almost beyond $50. That's a lot of money. And you saw when I started planting my maize, you saw it was on 29th Feb this year. And today is 12th June 2025. I have already harvested. Planting maize is very easy. It's very easy. First of all, we farmers, poultry farmers, especially layers, we have fertilizer, we have the manure from our shavings, from our husks we put on in the chicken house. We call it litter. From our litter, we have a lot of manure. So you have, that's number one. Some of us may not have land, but you can hire the land. I told you this land I used was given to me by a subscriber, 2 acres of land. Right now I'm harvesting. People are crying feed prices. Personally, I don't have any problem with that because this one would be crushed as broken maize and given to my chickens or my pigs. You see what they call planting with mathematics, with calculation. Our president of Uganda always says planting with calculation, doing things with echibaro, okora nechibaro. We have to calculate our things. Where do you want to be in the future? So if you want to do poultry farming successfully, I always encourage you must have somehow a plot of land you're planting something to cut the cost of feeds. Of course, this maize can't feed my birds for a long time. I've just started harvesting. There's still a lot of maize there. Can't feed my chicken for a long time. But it can make you rest in some weeks. People say you can buy maize. Right now, I don't have cash. Because I showed you how I showed my layers. So I have a brooder right now. So with a brooder, this as they grow, this maize will be helping me out. So if you say you would buy maize and you have no cash, can you do poultry? This maize, I used 1 million to plant this maize. Of course, that was in the calculation. I used the fertilizer from my own house, from my own chicken house. I used just some sort of little labor. I used the tractor to till. Then we planted. Only three of us planted this thing. Involve yourself in whatever you do. So the maize planting is not expensive at all. You can plant by your own. You can get others if the piece of land is big. But usually, when you're on the farm, what else do you do? Wake up in the morning, feed your birds, go in the garden, come back at 11, remove the eggs, put the water, rest. In the evening, put the water, wash the utensils for the chicken, then you go to the farm again, you plant something. I encourage you that soya bean is 20% what we give our birds, the layers, and maize is 70%. So the 10% can be bought. That is the lysine, okay, minerals, calcium, that you can buy it. You can buy it for sure. Right now, the maize I will produce will give me about 3 months. The birds will come from the brooder. They go to grower using the same maize because I've already calculated how much feed do I need for 1,000 layers. I already know. So what will make me fail? What will make me fail? If you're a poultry farmer, always do planning before you bring them. Otherwise, you fail. This is what we call cash flow. It's cash flow. Remember, from my garden, give to the maize, give to the birds. Actually, I'm the final consumer of my own products. They can't cheat me. Who can cheat me? I'm the final consumer of my products. If you were to sell this maize, maybe you'll not get there as much money as I would get here. Personally, I have final consumers. Who are my birds? Who are my pigs? Then from there, I get the eggs to my shop. Again, no middleman. Then my pigs, I'm soon starting a pork joint. Because they are not yet many. Right now, I cut down the number of pigs because I wanted to improve the breed. Crossbreeding it to improve the breed. So I will start a pork joint. That is with the chain of business. That is cash flow. Basically, if you are to do farming and you don't have land, it's high time you start to think of getting land. Because you see, Katap's farm, this is all purchased by me. I didn't inherit it. I was not given it free by anybody, maybe government, by anybody. I am here in Buganda, eastern part of Uganda, just at the border of Buganda. I am here in Busoga. I'm born in Kabale. How do you think I came here? I came as a porter. You know my story. I came as a porter to look for jobs. Later on, I started saving my money. I go to start farming, poultry farming slowly. I bought my own land. This plot is 100 by 100 feet. This is me, self-made. Perhaps I am self-made. I have another plot of land where I plant maize. This one was given by somebody, but I have another plot. That means you can be self-made. Let's say, people say, some of us don't have land, some of us don't have land. Who told you don't have land? I'm born in Kabale, I'm here in Buganda planting maize. Who gave me the land? You can hire, you can lease, you can buy. By the way, right now, land is so cheap in Uganda. There are two things why land is cheap here. We are in election times. Many politicians are selling their land. Many politicians are selling off their pieces of land. You can buy one from them. US aid was cut off. Very many workers are selling off their land. You can tap that. This is the time for farmers to shine. The egg prices are high. We are okay. Feed prices, of course, are low. But now, what should we do? The other day, I made a video saying, when you want to work together as a group, as cooperatives, as circles, it's better for business. You just imagine if 50 people came together and pulled money to buy land, maybe 500 acres of land in Uganda here. There's a lot of land in districts of Nakasongola, Kayunga, northern Uganda. You buy 500 acres of land together. Then you plant maize together. You build the silos together so that you can keep your maize. So when the feed prices go high, you use your own maize. Is that wrong? People always say, Pakataps, those things are not possible. We can't work together simply because people are not trustworthy. People are hard to believe in. No, it is possible. You can do it. If you want to do partnership with me, you come. I'm ready to work with you. I'm very genuine. I can grow your business. I'm a very genuine man. Let's work together. Personally, I don't have a lot of money, but there are those with a lot of money. You bring the money. I use the money on your behalf, but in a partnership way. I have the time. I have no money. You have no money. You have no time. Too bad for you. But you have the money. You have no time. We are here to take you off. And the economy will say, phew, let's work together. Have you ever imagined why some farms survive in the hardest times of the economy and other farms can't survive even if it is the best time of the economy? Have you ever imagined that? Do things differently. Try to do things differently in your own way. I've already shared with some people that you can have 1,000 birds. I have 500 birds, but I get more profit than you. Doesn't mean how much money you, doesn't matter how much money you earn per day, but how much money is collected as in revenue and interest at the end of the month. Yes? What ways do I use to get more profit with 500 birds than somebody with 1,000 birds? What are the ways? These are some of the things I do. Simple terms. These are the things I do in simple terms.